I didn't grow up believing in ghosts or curses. I grew up believing in plans. Work hard. Get out. Move on. That's what I did when I left my hometown in Ohio for college in Pennsylvania. I remember packing my car the morning I left, the sky still dark. My mom standing on the porch in a hoodie like she didn't want the moment to feel final. I didn't look back once I pulled onto the highway. I spent my senior year grinding just so I could leave. My parents were proud. I was proud. The university was great. Housing wasn't. Orientation week felt like a blur of handshakes, schedules, and faces I knew I wouldn't remember by winter. The dorms filled up fast, so 5 of us rented a cheap off-campus apartment. Me, Jake, Luis, Connor, and Matt. We weren't close friends, just people who needed low rent. We split rooms without arguing. Nobody cared enough to fight over space. The building was old, brick, 4 units, quiet street. The kind of street where the trees lean in too close and porch lights stay off even at night. The property manager barely spoke during the walkthrough. As we were leaving, he added one thing. The unit next door keeps to himself. Best not to bother him. He didn't smile when he said it, just locked the door and walked away. The first few weeks were normal. Classes, late food runs, gaming too late, empty pizza boxes stacked by the trash, arguments over whose turn it was to buy groceries. Normal stuff. Then the sound started. Scraping, heavy footsteps, always after midnight. At first we joked about it. Old buildings make noise, but the sounds had patterns, the same pacing, the same pauses. Sometimes something dragged slowly along the shared wall, long enough that we'd stop talking mid-sentence without realizing it. We rarely saw the neighbor, tall, thin, always wearing the same dark jacket. Never spoke. His face stayed down, like he didn't want to be recognized. Jake noticed it first. He never leaves during the day. Lights on all night, off by morning. No visitors, no trash, no packages, no food deliveries, nothing. The knocking started around 1:40 a.m. 3 slow knocks. On the wall. 3 knocks. Pause. 3 again. We started checking the time without meaning to, like our bodies learned it before our minds did. One afternoon, Connor dared us to check on him. We went at noon. Jake knocked. Nothing. The hallway smelled faintly damp like old concrete after rain. Before the 3rd knock landed, the door opened. The inside was dark, completely. No light at all. Just empty darkness. The air felt wrong, thick, like walking into a closed basement. Jake stepped forward. Something moved. Not clearly seen. Just a rush of sound and displaced air, like someone sprinting past too close. The door slammed shut behind it. We ran. None of us laughed on the way back. Nobody said a word. That night, the knocking came again. This time on our door. 3 slow knocks. I watched the handle for a full minute before anyone breathed. The hallway was empty. Too empty. No hum of lights. No distant footsteps. Later, a tap on the window. A folded piece of paper was taped to the glass. It read, "Don't after that, things escalated." Lights flickered near the shared wall. Wi-Fi dropped every night just after 2. Phones lost signal in certain rooms. Clocks reset on their own. Matt started waking up with bruises he couldn't explain. One night, I woke to pacing inside our apartment, right outside my door. I didn't move. I counted the steps without meaning to. Same rhythm, same pauses. We called the property manager. He told us the unit next door had been vacant for months. Said it flatly, like he'd rehearsed it. Police searched it. They said it was empty. No furniture, no signs of anyone living there. No dust disturbed, no footprints. The door we saw open? They said it was bolted shut from the inside. They looked at us like we were tired college kids chasing a story. We moved out a week later. Left things behind we didn't bother to pack. I still live in Pennsylvania. Still go to school. I just avoid that street. I take longer routes, different buses, because sometimes, late at night, I hear 3 slow knocks. Not on walls, not on doors, and I already know better than to check.